Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Nightfall with 1,385 rating versus The Witness with 1,213 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and then we're going to see Nightfall win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first. 43 versus 40, opening hands, we have Blessing, Sacred Tree, Sorneer, Destruction, and Tip. They have Swap Frog, Smashers, Imperm, Jet, and Valor, so we have Spright going up against Naturia Runick, and then they're going to go ahead and summon out. And then activate the YuGiOh effect, discard tree, gets hit with Imperm, and then activate the Sacred Tree effect. So Sacred Tree is going to go search for a Camula, and then summon out Camula, go ahead Valor that to stop it, make starters Charge Warrior effect to draw on the Slumber, and then activate Slumber to special summon, that's going to bring out YuGiOh, and then activate the YuGiOh effect, discard the Sorneer, go search Fountain. We also have Blessing that can make a Synchro 10 if we want to. We have Tip, so we're going to get to draw 3 off Fountain this turn. Activate Fountain, activate Tip to go search, go grab Freezing, and then banish a card off their deck, banish Jet, and then Fountain, go ahead, put back 3 and draw 3, draw Storm, Keldo, Flashing Fire, Blessing, summon back out from the graveyard, Synchro into a Floor, and then set Freezing, set Flashing, pass, draw Starter. Then they're going to go summon out swap effect to go dump swap frog, and they let that go because they could have just floor negate that and then put him on starter, and then even starter you beat because you have freezing, flashing, but special summon jet effect, chain freezing to negate it, and then they are going to link off into dark effect, try to take Sorneer, sure. And then they're going to activate starter. They said starter's fine, so bring out blue from deck. And then do they activate blue effect? They do. And then they're going to floor negate that. Link off, go in the sprint effect. So go dump angler, and then angler effect, bring out beavers. Okay. Overlay, go into gigantic effect, and then chain flashing fire on it. I was going to say they could chain smashers, but it doesn't do anything because they just have to pass, and their opponent has a floor, which is more than enough to beat them because you have the smashers found, otherwise they get the draw 2 there. So moving on to the next game now, we're going to go ahead and we are going to see Spright go first. Opening hands, we have Destruction, Talons, Flashing Fire, Driver, Gamma. They have Valor, Beaver, Shifter, Nib, Beaver. Okay, so go main phase, summon Beaver, Beaver effect, chain Gamma, chain Shifter. So they're not going to get to do anything this turn, but they're under Shifter. And they only start with 4 cards because Gamma had to summon Driver from hand, pass, they draw Starter. It's a really good normal summon. And all we have set is Flashing Fire. So we only have 1 pop. So they're going to go Beaver effect, special summon out from deck, bring out Angler. I don't know what they were expecting. Maybe they think that their opponent doesn't have much, but they didn't really get a chance to play last turn because they just summoned Beaver and used the effect. So they could have all Spright cards in hand right now. So now Angler, and then activate Starter, bring out Blue, and then activate the Blue effect to go search. So Blue's going to go search out Jet. They're no longer under Shifter. Sprint isn't as good because we have gone through 2 Beaver, but instead of having a 16 attack Gigantic, we can get a 32 Gigantic by making Sprint. So go in the Gin Buster, overlay, okay, still makes Gigantic, and then Gigantic effect. They're going to chain Flashing Fire to destroy, detach from Gin Buster to go summon, so bring out Ipera. Or Hyperia, and then Hyperia effect, draw Imperm. You know, technically they could have just Flashing Fire, pop Gigantic on summon, but they decided to wait until the effect, which I'm not really sure why they did, but I mean, it's okay because they have to detach from this to go summon, so like they're turning this off. Link off, go on the elf effect, summon back out blue, and then battle phase attack. Okay, so do 25 damage. Then main phase 2, set Imperm, set Smashers, try to pass. Okay, so maybe the route was to just like make Elf in the extra monster zone, make Sprint underneath it, Sprint dump Angler, bring out Beaver, summon the Beaver where the other Elf zone is, then make Gigantic under Elf, Gigantic effect, attach go summon, You have Elf to summon back. I don't know. You got a few options there. Pass, draw Mole Cricket. This card is broken. This card is so nice. Normal summon Mole Cricket. Effect, Tribute. Try to summon out 2 from deck. That goes through. So it's going to bring out, do 2 Camulas. And then Camula effect to go Foolish. Chain Veiler on it. Okay, that's fine. And then try to go Battle Phase. Elf effect, target Jet to special summon out. And then Jet effect to try to search. And then we're going to activate Camula effect to revive. Like, look how much we just got out of that. 1 Mole Cricket. Baited a Veiler, baited Elf effect. Now we're going to go Battle Phase, attack Blue, and then attack Jet. So now if they want to Smashers, they have to Smashers banish their Elf off field. We're going to go Talents to draw. Draw Flashing Fire and Sunflower. Then Flashing Fire, summon Hugin effect, discard Sunflower. That's probably going to prompt Imperm on that. Now they still have more plays if they try, they're going to get hit with Nib. I think, yeah, you just have to drop Nib there, though. Otherwise, they just draw one, and then you have to drop Nib anyways. Otherwise, they pressure Fluor. So, summon, tribute everything. One cool thing, though, like, Mole Cricket summons back from the graveyard. That's what I was saying, like, it's so good. A lot of people don't even, like, know that or respect that about Mole Cricket. We're going to go Destruction, pop Smashers, get rid of it, so that way the freezing can be live on whatever the starter summons. No, yeah, I guess, because you have Mole Cricket. If they make Elf, you get to summon, and then Tribute, summon. Oh, this token has a lot of attack, actually, which kind of sucks. Pass, they draw Shifter. Then activate Starter. Starter goes summon Blue. And then they're going to activate the Blue effect to go Search. So that's going to go Search Jet. And then, alright. Go ahead, go Special Summon Jet, activate Jet effect to go Search, that resolves. Now they did go first this game, I was going to say, so they definitely have like either second Smashers or double cross or something. Go into Elf, Mole Cricket, try to summon back out, and then they're going to chain Elf to summon out Hyperia. So they get Mole Cricket, Hyperia, draw on the Veiler. And then they're going to overlay, make Gigantic. Now we have to Mole Cricket. Oh, I guess we can actually wait for the effect of it because... Okay, besides not to wait for the effect. I was going to say, because we're going to summon Camula, and all Camula does is summon a level 2 anyways. So I'm Sacred Tree, grab Blessing, Gigantic effect. I feel like you just want to wait for the effect, right? Because, like, they could just simply say Battle Phase here and beat over Camula. Where if you wait for the effect, then you're going to get the Revive effect and the Dump effect on the same chain. So you're able just to bring out Sunflower. So I feel like that was a little bit of a mistake, but there was no punish there. So Camula, bring out Sunflower, Battle Phase, attack token. Only had 14 defense, I'm fairly certain. And then beat over Sunflower, set double cross, pass. But they actually did fill both their zones, so they can't take. They can only put under Gigantic. Draw Foolish Burial Goods. And then activate Foolish Burial Goods. They're going to go Elf effect. Target Hyperia to special summon back out from the graveyard. Chain Double Cross. Try to take Camula. Chain Blessing to now special summon. Chain Carrot to negate. Chain Freezing to negate the Carrot. That's huge. Maybe Elf should have distributed Gigantic. Because now, yeah, Chain's resolving. They banish. We special summon back out Camula. They're going to put Camula under Gigantic. Oh, but I guess never mind, because they had to use the attach effect and not to put under Elf effect, because I guess like they would have negated this anyways last turn, but that would have been I don't know, there had to have been a way to do that differently. I think there was already like so many mistakes too that like they were already a little bit behind and got to this point, but they're gonna go ahead. Oh, they're going to dump Wrestling. Okay, dumps Wrestling. And then they're going to activate Hyperia 1, Camula 2, Camula 3 to send in Revive. And then they're going to chain Veiler on the Camula. Yes, now all we have is the World Dino Wrestling. So we're going to go Dino Wrestling, summon out Pankratops, but we can't attack. So we can't beat over like 2 of these. and leave them with like nothing, assuming that they don't play a third elf, we most likely just win off Camilla Prankertops. But with no battle phase, that's going to be hard. Pass, they draw Swap Frog, and then they're thinking here, how do I want to play this out? They're going to go Gigantic Effect, so detach, go special, and then that's going to bring out Beaver, Camilla Effect, summon back out from the graveyard the Sunflower, and then switch to attack, battle phase, beat over Camilla, beat over Sunflower, and then they're going to go main phase 2, overlay, go for Soul Sweeper effect to out Prankertops. They just let that go. Normal summon Swap Frog, and then pass. They could have even swapped bounce back, special, and defense. Pass, draw Gamma. I was going to say they already used it this game anyways, so end phase, get back Prankertops. Pass, draw Nib, Soul Sweeper, out Prankertops. Couldn't they just have attacked that turn though? Because they skipped the battle phase before, so that was a huge. Oh wait, never mind. They got it back during end phase. Never mind. Soul Sweeper, try to banish. Then they're gonna chain Prankertops to pop. Pop Swap Frog. Normal summon Swap Frog. Battle phase. They're gonna attack for game. That's 55. And then on to game number 3 now. We are going to get to see Nightfall decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Flash and Fire, Blessing, Super Poly, Sacred Tree, Mole Cricket. They have Starter, Jet, Swap, Beaver, Angler. So they have no hand traps, but they do have a few pushes here. They're going to go Flash and Fire to special summon out Hugin. Hugin effect, discard Sacred Tree. Go search Fountain, Sacred Tree effect, go search out Camula. And we don't have another Runick card yet. We're going to Camula, dump Sacred Tree, grab Blessing. Activate Blessing, summon out Mole Cricket. Activate Mole Crit effect, mill 2 instead of tributing because Camula hits Flash and Fire there, so if we do end up hitting a Runick card, we're going to get to draw 3. Bring out Sunflower, Synchro in the Charge Warrior. Does this draw it? No, it draws Medora. Okay, Blessing, summon out, and then we're going to make Fleur, set Super Poly Pass, and I know we don't have any Runick cards, otherwise this got activated. They draw Imperm, second 1-for-1 trade with something, so negate Sunflower, discard Angler, bring out Swap, and then Swap Frog, Angler, so go dump Swap Frog from deck to grave, and then bring out double Beaver, Swap Frog effect, bounce back Beaver, but you already have another Beaver, so why would you do that? Normal Beaver, okay, so we just accepted that we lose a body here. And then they're going to Mole Cricket effect, Tribute, Special Summon Camilla, and then Beaver bring out Angler, Camilla 1, Camilla 2, so dump and revive. So dump Sacred Tree, bring out Camilla, and then Sacred Tree, go search Mole Cricket. Now they are going to link off in the Elf. They could just Mole Cricket, summon back, but special Jet, activate Jet effect. Then they're going to Floor negate that. And then activate Elf effect, summon back out Swap Frog, overlay those in the Toad, and then go Starter. So Starter bring out Blue, and then activate the Blue effect to go search. So Blue, go search. We already went through Jet, so we're going to grab Red. Then special summon Red, overlay, make Gigantic effect, change Super Poly. So discard Medora. Use Red and Elf to go into Garua. And now we have Medora, Graveyard Interruption. Then they summon Carrot. Alright. Battle phase, attack over Camula. And then attack over Sunflower, attack over Camula. Now they're going to go main phase 2. Pass. Okay. Draw Foolish Burial Goods. So we're gonna Medora effect, Sacred Tree, Blessing. We also could have just summoned out our Mole Cricket last turn, and then we could have had an extra body, someone grew up in the extra monster zone, and we simply would have had an extra body, but we didn't do that. So we're gonna go ahead, put those back, then main phase, Fleur effect, try to pop Toad. Obviously Toad's gonna go ahead and set that Fleur, and then Toad add back from the graveyard, grab back a Swap Frog. And then we're gonna go normal mole cricket effect. They have the highest attack monsters, so we're gonna summon out double Camula effect to dump. And then that's gonna dump Sacred Tree, grab Blessing. Overlay, make Dugaris effect to draw and discard Foolish Burial Goods, freezing to negate Carrot, banish 3, activate Fountain, activate Blessing, summon out the Camula, and turn those into Sword Soul, Supreme, Sovereign, Chinging, Garua, draw 1, and that draws Tip, which is just ridiculous. I mean, we already had Slumber, which would have gotten us draw 3 plus banish 2, but now we're going to banish Game off the top of their deck, Sword Soul 1, Fountain 2, so go ahead, put back 3, draw Talons, Tip, Talons, banish Toad, and then banish Carrot, Flashing Fire, pop, Gigantic, banish 2, Talons to take. No, you're not supposed to take that. You're supposed to look at their hand. You know they're swapping Beaver because they added back swap, so you know the other one's Beaver. So then you hit the Beaver out of their hand and they only have swap. Yeah, they just realized. This was set this turn. So, like, you know, you can't just flip it. Pass to draw Meister. And then activate Tip to go search for freezing. And then banish, Fountain effect, Sword Soul effect, banish. They're left with nothing. We just freezing whatever they normal. We win. Or when they normal Beaver, we win. And then we also have a lot of follow-up, lots of draws. We have Talons. We have Mole Cricket that summons itself back. We don't even have a Shuffler, so it's not like Mole Cricket's that crazy here. But we're going to go ahead and see the opponent leave there, seeing how long the match was. It was about 40 minutes long, and we are going to see the Naturia Runick Isuzu player end up winning here over the Spright player. And with all that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.